Welcome to Crochet Yarn Pattern Talk Tuesday. Today we will go over some of the things I've been working on this week, as well as some of the previous patterns I have been telling you about that I have some video for you I will be sharing, and we will get started. So the first one that I started with, that I will be starting with, is, hey Dana, welcome. So I'm going to show you one that, yes, I played Yarn Chicken with and I lost, but I knew I would lose. Is a really beautiful pattern. And this is a wool, and I didn't bring the yarn band up with me. Sorry guys, but this is a really beautiful, I'm going to start at the top and let you see how the yarn kind of made a really cool pulling pattern. Oh, my arms aren't long enough. Oh, yep, you got to keep both hands on the wheel. I understand. This is a Lullaby Bead Journey Crochet World blog pattern. It's the Windy Morning Shawlette. Okay. Well, welcome. Hi, Beth. But the reason why I knew I was going to run out of yarn, but I wanted to try it anyhow and see how the yarn would work. Okay, well, we are going to fix that real quick. Have a nice day. So that pattern is so much fun to work with, and it is a simple 2-row repeat. The stitches are double crochet with a chain 1 on one row and a double crochet on the next. So it is a real quick, easy repeat, and it works up real fast, so it's a lot of fun. So I worked on that one, and the other pattern is gonna be a secret. Oh, I didn't see that Dana was on. I'm sorry I missed you, Dana. Bad me. I've been working on a couple other things today, so I've kind of been off my phone. I apologize. Dana, forgive me. Oh, bad D. I'm sorry. But I will go back and watch it, Dana, the whole thing, because I love watching you. Oh, Louisiana. I travel through there every now and again when I'm able to travel. Welcome, Tina. But the other one, I can give you a little bit of a hint. It's going to be fun. There'll be a tutorial coming out very soon on it. And it's a little bit of a joint project. Oh, you weren't live. Okay. Oh, I don't feel quite so bad. Denny! Yay, Denny! I've seen you in some of the chats, and I'm so excited to see you here, Denny. How's the grandbaby doing? Hopefully the grandbaby's doing well. So let me see if I can figure out how to get some of these, oops, try not to get my hand in front of the camera. Nope, okay. Oh, good, I'm glad. Scotty's doing good. Nope, not that one. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can try and get, yes, that's what I want. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple pictures of the project that you guys might remember seeing pictures of the big granny squares. So I'm going to show you a picture of the front being modeled by Avery over at Skip's Tactical Solutions. There's one. The front and the back. There we go. And then I will show, oh, come on, you're not being very helpful here. Okay. Let's see if I can get that to work. Did it work? Okay. There we go. So there's the front of it. And hopefully you can see it. And then there's the back. And then there is me modeling it. Because I don't know how many of you...
Flower there, just as decoration.
Dana may not be able to read the comments, y'all. She's driving right now.
And front post, back post ribbing runs all the way around the front.
Now, granted, me modeling it is nowhere near as beautiful as Avery wearing it.
And then around the cuff.
She did an unboxing on her, whoops. I just took myself out of focus. There we go. Oh, I will have to look that up and let you know what size hook I used. I have it written down, so off the top of my head, I can't remember. I made that weeks and weeks ago. Hi, Jeannie. So I do apologize off the top of my head. I do not remember what hook I used. I can tell you the yarn. But I don't remember the hook size. I'll have to look that up and get back with you on that one. I don't remember what hook size. What I did was, it's a Yarnspirations free pattern. The yarn is a cotton bamboo soft by Ice Yarn. And I love it. Love it. It is so soft, so beautiful to work with, and it just slides right off the hook. The original pattern calls for an open granny square, but I redesigned it for a closed granny square. So if you can in your mind, redesign it for a closed granny square, you'll be good to go. But their original pattern is an open. I had washed it prior to doing that and prior to sending it to her. And I washed it in cold. I air dried it till when it was almost completely dry. And then I laid it flat to dry completely, and it did not shrink. And so it worked beautifully. But I would air dry it, and I would definitely wash it on cold. And I made sure that I put it in a laundry bag both times, in the washer and the dryer. But I do that with all the stuff that I wash that's any kind of yarns. But if it definitely says do not wash, I do not wash it. I hand wash it. And if it says lay flat to dry completely, I lay it flat to dry. And now I'll show you the other one that I did, which is this one. My latest bag holder. Now this one is similar to the cactus one that I made, but I was asked to make it in red. And that flower is by Nastasia. And the original pattern for that bag is by Ninja Bunny, but her bag is front post, back post, alternating every row. Where when I was working on it, my mind went to making a cactus. Well, Denny, my timing is really poor. They're all in Granny D's, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Isn't Granny D live today, or is she live tomorrow? She might be live tomorrow. Oh, you can push the like on your way out. It's good. Don't worry about it right now. On your way out. No, she's live tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. If they're not here, that's okay. Denny, it's okay. I don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. You're here. These people are here. I'm happy. Oh, Noni is on live. It's okay. It's okay. I'm happy. I would show you the other things, but I really want to get the tutorial out for it before I show them. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I got permission to do this. I was so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just, sorry. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to do the tutorial probably here as soon as I'm done. So, no, I put myself kind of on a yarn ban after I went really haywire going to the, Hobby Lobby. I spent a lot of money on Hobby Lobby. Now, Mr. Dragons did buy me some yarn. Well, he made a purchase to make sure that my link was working for ice yarns. But they're out of stock right now. I did make something. Oh, I can tell you about this one. This one's fun to work with. It is really, really bright. And what I love about this one, I can show you. I can show you a little bit. This one is really nice and stretchy. And I've made quite a few things with this one. This is Dancing Baby by Ice Yarns. I've made baby projects with this. I have made a cow with this. Yes, this is Ice Yarns. And this is a number 3. Hi, Lenny. And it comes in 100-gram balls, 250 meters, and it's 100% premium acrylic. It is a number 3. And they have many, many different colors. And it's super, super squishy. And it's beautiful. And then I recently did a project with Ambient. And Ambient is a 5, and it's 50% wool, 50% acrylic. It also comes in 100-gram balls, 134 meters. And it goes thick and thin. But the color is absolutely lovely. And I have it right here so I can show you this one. I did a real pretty Mobius shrug with it for myself. So it's really nice to work up no, it didn't. I mean, it depends on kind of how you want to do it. You can keep your shipping under $20. I mean, you just kind of play around with your how much you order and kind of bring it down a little bit. Like I can do a six pack yarn and keep it under like $20 shipping. So you can just vary how many packs you do and keep your shipping low. Like I think the one Mr. Dragons ordered was only like $6 shipping. Well, yeah, I want it all too. You know, I mean, don't we all? I mean, I have a spare room I could fill with yarn. Well, I have 2 spare rooms I could fill with yarn. Plus, you know, what I have here. But, I mean, can't we all, I'm sure we could all, you know, fill rooms wall to ceiling, you know, but, you know, our significant others might not like that very much, but, you know, hey. But, you know, they'll live with it. But yeah, there's ways to do it where, you know, you put it in your cart and you kind of play around with how many packs of yarn you get. And then you're like, okay, well, that's my limit. And you see, okay, if I add one more, will it bump that up? Oh, it bumped it up. Okay, bring it back down. Or some of the thicker weights. I agree, Denny. Well, that's what, you know, what was really nice, Denny. Avery over at Skip's Tactical Solutions, she sent me a gift card for Amazon for my birthday. And I went and bought a bunch of lion brand yarn from Amazon. And I tried a bunch of stuff I hadn't tried before. That's the only reason why I got that yarn. So, you know, you kind of do what you, and had Mr. Dragons not purchased yarn, I wouldn't have purchased yarn. And the only reason why I bought that cotton bamboo was literally to make Avery's gift. Okay, you live on an island. Do they not ship there, or it's just you don't have space, or you just don't? You've been on a yarn diet for 2, oh my goodness. I mean, I guess I could. Oh, wow, Denny. Yep, Dana. Oh, I love the bamboo. Love it. I would love to get more. Oh, it's barged in from Seattle. Okay. Yeah, the bamboo cotton is super soft, super easy to work with. I really love it. It's great for garments. Like I have a tank I'm starting. Well, it's almost finished. I just have to sew it together. It's lovely to work with. Even groceries. Okay. Yeah, the bamboo cotton is great to work with. Comes in lots of colors. It's softer than, I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. I have some of her hand-dyed yarn. I have not made anything with it, from Maria's Crafts and Maria's Quilts and Crochet and Crafts. Got to get that all in. It's beautiful. I have it right here. Yeah, I won it in her giveaway. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I just haven't made anything with it yet. I have to decide what I want to make with it. She does an amazing job. I love watching the amazing things she comes up with. She does beautiful, beautiful work. Hey, Skip, we were just talking about you. Yes, we don't have an AC Moore here. We did back in Florida, which is where I used to buy all my yarn, but we don't have one here anymore. Well, when we moved to Texas, we don't have it, but we have a Michael's and a Hobby Lobby. Michael's doesn't have a lot. Hobby Lobby has more, and we have 2 Hobby Lobbies really close by, so it's closer to go to Hobby Lobby, and they have more yarn. Michael's doesn't have a lot. AC Moore, I have to drive a long way, which would be to go back to Florida, in my opinion. I'm sure they have more here. Hi, Woodhaven. I mean, they may have a Joann's. I haven't found it yet. I showed off your pictures. I put some fun stickers over the pictures behind you, though. But so yeah, I just but the AC Moore back in Florida, the one that we had in our town, wasn't ooh, well, now I like that proposal. um, now you got me thinking yarn. Now. Um, uh, they didn't have a big selection at the AC Moore that, I mean, they had a good selection, but I don't know. Back then I was always thinking about the cheap yarn, and I always got the big rash from that. Now it's just like, okay, I can't buy the cheap stuff because I get huge red rashes, so I have to look a little more not always so cost friendly on yarn. I have to like think quality versus cheap, because I pay the price when I do it that way. Yep. And that's why it's like I like Hobby Lobby. Um I don't know. I can't remember if they did. Hey Pam. It's been so long. I don't remember. But so what would you guys recommend making with this? I'm not sure how much is here. Because I know there's not enough for a blanket. A cow? Yes. It should be worth the wait. I'll have to find a cowl that would work with this. Super soft. Yes. I might do that. Sounds like a plan. Thank you. You want a cowl? Okay. What color? Let me guess. Black or red? Ah. Okay. Star stitch beanie from the crochet crowd. Interesting. I love that stitch. Hi, Julie. Thank you for joining. Well, thank you for joining. We appreciate it. I am very excited for the upcoming stuff I have to share, but I just can't let it out yet. So I will get working on it today and have it out. You heading out too, Denisha? Oh, you were saying bye. Okay, sorry, Denny. It's so hard keeping a secret. Well, that's not the secret. Especially since you just let it out the bag on that one. Yes, I do a lot of stuff for Avery. I help her out a lot. But y'all kind of knew that. I've been saying I help her out a lot. She's one of the channels I do help out a lot. I can't help not to help her. She's an amazing person, and we kind of go way back actually. But so let's see. Pick a color. I need kind of a color changing color. Oh my. I really don't have a color changing color that would be good on camera. Guess it's going to have to be a solid. Oh, that's a bummer. What do you guys find a good color on camera when you're watching a tutorial? Obviously not blacks. I noticed the cream, it shows up good. White doesn't show up very good. Turquoise always shows up good on camera. Okay. That's not too dark. For a tutorial? Okay. Light blue? Okay. Okay. Because it's not a really dense thing I'm going to be working on. There's just one portion that it's like there's a couple stitches together. So I have to be careful that you can see the stitches together. That's my only concern. But other than that, it's a pretty open platform, or not platform, stitching group. So. So, okay, so that's some good ideas. Awesome. I'm gonna get that done today because I am very excited. Yay! Ah, super excited. So what are you guys working on? I know Avery's trying to work on getting relaxed, but it isn't working very well. Oh, color pulling. How's that going? That's like a scary word for me. I still have a bag of color pulling over there. That's how well it went. Oh, is that the one that Crystal Bagodet did? Oh, I want to do that one. Julia, are you having success with the... Oh, good, good. Oh, I agree. I agree, Avery. Denny, I could not agree more. Color pulling is kind of like Argyle socks. Avery is the best way I can explain color pulling. It's the pattern that Argyle socks make. That's the design of color pulling. That's the way it's supposed to look. If it's done properly. If it's not done properly, it looks like a bag of yarn. Or yeah, it's color blocking or striping or a specific pattern depending on how many stitches or how wide you want to go. Mine just looks like a bag of unraveled yarn. That was my attempt at color pulling. It's over there somewhere in a corner. Yep, Pam, I tried it. And then I unraveled it and stuffed it in a Ziploc bag and threw it across the room. After about the 30th time trying it. But in all defense, I tried to make a blanket instead of starting small. Yeah, I get ambitious. I should have started with a scarf. Yeah. I have some beautiful yarn over there just to do it. I have 3 packs of ice yarn just designed to color pool and a bag of yarn. Yeah, so someday I'll go back to it, but not for a while. Because, yeah, I'm still not liking it yet. Not enough to try it again. I was like, oh my God, this is frustrating. So, yeah. When you get a little too ambitious, the yarn... yeah, it's... yeah, but yeah, I agree, Denny. It's just like, yeah, no. No. I think that's the only one that I've just like been like, yeah, not gone back the next couple days. I think it's been months. I think I tried it when I first started the channel. So back in April. And yeah, no, I haven't touched it again since. I was like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. And they're like, yeah, you just... Yeah. I was like, no, color pooling and I don't get along. And I watched so many tutorials on it and I'm just like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So yeah, I don't Yep, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of gumball too. I haven't tried it with the gumball. I have specific color pooling yarn from Ice Yarn. I don't know why I bought the gumball. I don't know. I had something planned with it. I should try. Oh no, I'm not even going to say I'm going to try color pooling again. No, I'm not going to commit to it. I've got some beautiful colors, blues, pinks, reds, different shades of blues. Somebody was having a boy. Oh, my cousin. And then she wanted like a denim and white. So that went right out the window. You always do that to me. Always do that to me, Avery. I'll make you a pink scarf. As if you wear it in Florida. Actually, Nikki would probably wear it. She'd rock an Argyle scarf. She'd so wear an Argyle scarf. Yeah, I think Nikki would wear an Argyle scarf. Because she's just that. She would wear it. She would wear something fun like that. Yeah, might do that. She'd actually wear Argyle socks. And that's another thing I want to do is socks. Oh, you would do that to me. You have access. You have access to my Asana. I gave you access. I have something to do after I'm done here. I have editing. Yes, yes, they would. Yes, I have a great book by Ron. It's ROHN Strong. And you can get it on Amazon. And he does an amazing job at breaking down how to make socks. Like, just the best way to really how, like, even if you don't have the best way to, if you don't have the person's foot size, just to make them generic, say if you wanted to sell them, or just, you know, the best way to make the arch and the heel, and just, I've never read a pattern book like an actual book until I read that book. And I started following him on YouTube and Instagram, and he's absolutely amazing. He's got another book coming out soon. He's really in depth on his book for socks. He's actually got a couple one. It's like stepping into socks. It's a real basic one. Let me grab it for you real quick so you can see it. Hold on. Where is it? Seriously. Here it is. You'd think that I only have a whole bookshelf, or a whole, yeah, literally bookcase full of Stepping into Crochet, the Basics and Beyond. Oh, Denny, Avery does not crochet. No, ma'am. Oh, very interesting. The pattern is a worsted weight yarn. Very interesting. But yeah, I'd love to. It's, like I said, it's very in-depth on the breakdown of how to really make socks. I don't know. Avery, do you do any crafts? I don't know if she does, to be honest with you. Well, that would be a good pattern to look at, because I know quite a few people are allergic to wool. So to be able to use okay. So a worsted weight to be able to do like okay. That'd be great. Oh, that's great. I kind of covered that photo up, Avery, because I didn't want your last name put out there. Or I didn't know if you wanted it put out there. Sorry. I didn't ask first. I didn't know if you wanted it out there or not, so I went ahead and put something over it. I put a sticker over it. So I try and kind of do that. If she puts it in the comments below this video when it's posted up, I'll keep an eye out for it. If it sends it to spam, I'll go ahead and approve it. And it'll come back under the comments, Julie. So the link will be there. Because sometimes links will go to spam and then, but I'll check out the link and then put it underneath. So it shouldn't be a problem at all. But yeah, socks are something I've always wanted to do. Because my kids love wearing fun, colorful socks. So it's something that I would love to make for them. And I love wearing fun, colorful socks. And my daughter in the wintertime, she wears really thick, heavy socks around the house. So I'd love to make her really thick, heavy, Hi, Daigo. Actually, I should say Diana because I know your name. I'd like to make her really thick, like those. I don't know. I got some a while back from, I don't even know where I got them. The inside was like those really fuzzy on the inside, crocheted on the outside. I bought them from a local, just like a store. I don't even know where I bought them. But they were hi Sadie. I don't know, they remind me of fuzzy not fur, but pipsqueak. Pipsqueak, that's it. Pipsqueak. So pipsqueak on the inside and crochet on the outside. So it's like, that's not hard to make, Well, okay, I'm saying that and I've never made a pair of socks. So yeah, okay. I'm going to say that's not hard to make, but I've never made a pair of socks. Yeah. Theoretically, it should not be hard to make. Let's go there. But I'm like, she loved them. And she wears them all the time in the wintertime. So it's like, well, that'd be great to do, a couple pairs of those for the winter. Oh, no, Dana, not, oh. Yes, I hate tile floors. Julie, have you looked into like ice yarns or anything, having stuff shipped to you versus having to go to the yarn stores? Or even Lion Brand or ordering from oh, you'll be late getting how long is the turnaround for the tow truck or the tire fixers? Well, that's good, Julie, that you're able to at least get orders there. Well, at least, Danny, you have all the stuff on your truck to be able to. Oh, at least you have stuff on your truck to be able to, have some comfort there, hopefully. You have crochet, right? You have your crochet stuff there, I hope. And food and water and all that, right? Yeah, the yarn for socks. I found it really interesting when I started looking at the yarn for the socks. When I started working with it after I bought it, I found it really interesting. So you just got a bunch of new yarn. Awesome. Hey, Granny D. I guess I didn't know what to expect, but how much fun it was to actually work with and how much play the yarn actually had in it. I thought that was very interesting. And I don't know, I guess because I'd never worked with sock yarn before, I found it very interesting at how much give there was in the yarn. Like this yarn here, there's a lot of give in the yarn. And the same with sock yarn. There's a lot of give. Here's some. And it's actually, unraveled because apparently I was working with it a lot, apparently. You can see I attempted socks, but there's so much give in, the sock yarn that you wouldn't expect. You can see I did attempt socks. I had started it. I just didn't get too far. I have a huge pile of yarn on my desk now. I have to put away later. But it's so neat that it's got so much stretch to it that you wouldn't think would be in just such a little ball of yarn. Yeah, it's really, really well. This is I got this from Hobby Lobby, so it's just, and it's really like when you work it up, like I have a really bright light on that side, so being able to see over here is a little more difficult when you're looking at a stitch. I have to find my stitch first. There it is. It's working this way. It's working single crochet, sorry. Okay. So, I mean, like, there's my stitch there. So, hold on, I gotta find the next one. I mean, you just have, oops, a lot of give in the stitch where you wouldn't think that you would have in such a tiny little bitty yarn. And it's just surprising. I guess it was just surprising to me because I had never worked with it before. And it was a new thing to me when I started working with it. So it was so very interesting. I guess I'm used to small yarns being really just, I don't know, very stiff to work with and very non-springy. And where this particular yarn, which has, let me see what it's got 75% washable wool and 25% nylon, which is what gives it the spring. And it is a size 1. Yeah, this is Pantone Croy sock yarn. But the downside is when I bought it, I only bought 2 of each. And for my size feet and my daughter's size feet, you need 3. And when I decided, when I was like, I'm not buying any more yarn, I spent too much money on yarn when I bought this stuff. I was not going to, hi Laura, I wasn't going to go buy more yarn. So I won't go buy more yarn. For taller socks, so I'll have to make short socks out of it. Yes. I would definitely buy multiple skeins. Because depending on your size, the tall socks need certain amount of skeins. The shorter socks need a certain amount of skeins. So you need to definitely, especially certain patterns, you want to definitely read your patterns that you want to make. I was just like, oh, okay, Pam, you have a good day. Thank you for coming by. You definitely want to look at what pattern you're interested in working with, or which patterns you might be interested in working with, and adjust how many skeins of yarn you're going to buy, or just buy extra is my recommendation, because you may run out or may not have enough. So with me, I just had to look at going, okay, well, I'll just have to reduce to a short sock versus a tall sock. So that was my only, thing that I may have to do. Hey, Kim, how are you? Which isn't a big deal. Doing a short sock versus a tall sock isn't a big deal. Or making socks for someone who has a smaller foot. You know, it's not a big deal to have to do that. Was I a little bummed at first? Sure. But, you know, it just depends on which pattern you want to make and what you want to do with it. So it just, you know, it's whether you're buying yarn for a specific pattern or if you're just buying yarn with the idea to make socks or whatever. Hi, Lori. How are you? I do have others, but let me show you the other colors. They don't match up at all. I have browns, blacks, and blues. So, well, I bought these all on sale. So, you know, it's all good. I'll just make a short sock. If anything, my daughter likes short socks. So, I'll make her short socks. Her foot is just a little bit smaller than mine. So, and they definitely wouldn't match to kind of blend them in. No, Laura, I unfortunately do not know how to knit yet. I have tons and tons of knitting needles, but I don't know how to knit yet. It's something on my list of I want to learn, but I haven't ventured down that road yet. It's like Tunisian. I want to finish mastering Tunisian too, but I haven't done that yet. I've mastered one stitch. So, I like knee socks, Dee, when it's winter time. It's, so I would definitely need, I think the next time I buy sock yarn, it's definitely going to be from Ice Yarn because they have a lot bigger skeins of sock yarn for what I paid for that. So, in more colors. Well, let's say I'm going to try it and see if I like the way it works up. And then I'm going to go from there and make my decision. If I really enjoy making socks when I get to that point. If I make it through these and I go that way. If I can get to making 2 matching pairs and then I make 2, you know how that goes. What time do you go live, Lori? Yeah, it's kind of that progression with the sock. Oh, 5 o'clock? Okay. You know, you got to get through your first sock, and then you got to make the matching set or matching pair to that first sock, and then you got to make the other, the other 4 socks that go with the yarn that you have before you can buy more yarn, right? But I really love the patterns and the different textures that Ron has in his in this pattern book, and he's got like 2 or 3 more pattern books out Well, it's not so secret now, Lori, is it? But shh. Hi, Chiquita. But I wasn't telling you to be quiet, Chiquita. It's like, quick, everybody hide. Chiquita's in the house. Surprise! Wonderful to see you, Chiquita. Welcome. We surprise everybody when they come in the room. No. But we were just talking about socks. Chiquita, any recommendations? Have you made any? Or are you like me, you shy away from them? Well, I haven't shied away. I've gotten about that far on all of them, give or take, before I get, sidetracked by something else. Ooh, that's a good question, Lori. Crocheted. I'm right there with you, Chiquita. Eastern, so in about an hour. I'm still getting used to trying to figure out Eastern. I just need to move to the Eastern time zone. Yeah, that's just it. Flip-flop toe socks. What was I talking about? Flip-flop toes, flip-flops and socks too. Oh, crochet rocks. That was it. Because my son thinks it's okay to... Okay, Avery, we'll catch you later. Have fun. My son thinks it's okay to wear socks and flip-flops or socks and sandals, and I told him he can't do that until he's 60. Because he's just not old enough. Thank you for coming by, Sadie. Well, at least he can't wear them outside. If he wears them inside, that's okay. But inside, or let's see. He can wear them inside, but he can't wear them outside till he's 60. Because he's not old enough. Wow. Andrew, you made him that quick? Holy moly. Yes, absolutely. I could so see you rocking that. I have to see, what color was my reflective vest? Oh no, mine was yellow. I had to post a picture of it in my Facebook. Oh, y'all would love that picture. Mine was bright yellow. It wasn't crocheted though. It was vinyl. But it was bright yellow. But you might get a kick out of what was behind me. Maybe. Oh, yes. Actually, my favorite is green. I love green because I look good in green. You know, the red hair and all. I look good in bright green. And it kind of stands out, especially in the desert. So, yeah, you would definitely sound out or stand out there, you know. I was in the middle of the desert, so, you know. Yes, it got quite hot. On the ground, it was like 110. In the aircraft, it was 125. It was hot. I did that for like 14 years. I was very glad to move. We moved to Florida. Oh, hi, Veronica. Sorry. Yes, I want to say it was orange. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really good concept. It's just super expensive. I'd love to get some and make a hat and stuff for my kids. Granted, one's an adult, but still. Heck, I'd send some to the people my husband works with over there because they're all walking out at night. But that stuff's really expensive. Well, isn't it that uh I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's I don't remember the name of it. Sorry guys. It just escaped me. I'll have to see if Ice Yarn has it. You would think that they would come up with it. I'm sure they have pink, Dana. I'm pretty sure they would have pink. Let me see. Now you all got me curious. I have too much. Hold on, guys. I got a tangle of yarn and mics. There we go. I'm untangled. I'm looking. Interesting. I don't know what that was. Huh. Surprising they haven't come up with it yet. Or they haven't come out with it. They have pink on your inspirations. Red Heart has it for $5.19. Yeah. Well, this is okay. Online only deal, 20% off select yarns. $5.19 online only. Red Heart reflective. But it's light reflective yarn. Yeah. And that's at Joann's. You found neon pink. Awesome. See? When you're looking for a yarn. Heck, I should have brought the ball band up here. Red Heart has it all. Put y'all on search for more of this stuff. Yeah. It's a Swedish yarn though. I figured I could probably put oh, this is it's a kind of a multicolor yarn. Oh my lord. There you go. That's, well, that's the end of it. So that is the yarn I won from Mother Cow Crochets. But I got one skein. And that was one skein. So I kind of ran out before my project ran out. So I'll have to, I think I have some cotton I might add to it. I have some white, but I have to see if the white will match. Or I have some gray. So I'll see if, once I sew my tank together, I'll see how much I have left. So I'll see if it works. If not, I'll figure something out. So, but this is a shawlette by Lila B. Join Crochet World blog, and it's the Windy Morning Shawlette. Hey, Madonna. Or, sorry, you might have been talking to Granny D. Sorry. So it's a lot of fun. It's a 2-row repeat. Really simple double crochet with a chain 1 on 1 row, double crochet on the next. So super easy, super quick, beautiful pattern. I mean, it's lovely. It really is lovely. And matter of fact, I've got a second one downstairs already in the works with a different yarn. So yeah, lots of fun. A lot of fun. For a little shawlette. Actually, I just saw you. I hadn't seen you earlier. Sorry about that, Madonna. But yeah, it's really easy for a little shawlette. Works up. I mean, you see the, well, you might not have been able to see the pattern. Maybe, maybe not. It's really nice. So, so I might try to see if I can't find a yarn that'll go with it pretty nicely. So hopefully. If not, I might look and see if I can find it. I'm not sure where I'd be able to find it. I'll look around. So we'll see. But, well, does anybody have any questions? Because if not, I think I will go ahead and call it a day. Yeah, I will, if I can't find it next week, if I can't find something that'll work, Chiquita, before next Tuesday, I will, next week I will go ahead and see if you guys can help me find the yarn. Okay, everybody, I will see everybody later. Thank you so much for coming by. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you get notified when I'm live next week. And I will see y'all later. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Hugs, bye.